Hello, Soph. We've got a few more Rebel Girl stories for you tonight. So, just want to say I love you and I hope you sleep well and you're doing okay. So, we're going to start with Pauline Leon, revolutionary. Pauline was born in a chocolate shop in Paris. Her parents, like most people in France at that time, were simple, hard-working folk. They were part of what is known as the Third Estate, people who were neither rich landowners nor priests in the Catholic Church. The people of the Third Estate worked hard every day, but for most there was never enough food on the table. The rich didn't pay as much in taxes, a situation that people like Pauline thought was unfair. She wanted freedom and equality for everyone, and she wanted it now. At the age of 21, Pauline helped start a revolution. At the time, women were not supposed to get involved in politics. But Pauline didn't care. She wanted to fight for her country. She believed that it was a citizen's duty to protect her nation, regardless of her class or gender. One morning, about 1,000 people decided to storm a Parisian fortress called the Bastille. Pauline was among them, armed with a pike. It was the beginning of the mother of all revolutions, the French Revolution, an event that would shape the future of Europe for centuries to come. Pauline encouraged other women to take part in the revolution, and she founded a group called Femmes Sans Culottes, or Women Without Breeches. Breeches with fancy silk pants worn by the nobility. Revolutionary women wore sturdy trousers instead. Eventually, the French Revolution overthrew the monarchy, established a republic, and altered the course of history. And it's all thanks to citizens such as Pauline Leon, the revolutionary born in a chocolate shop. September the 28th, 1768 to October the 5th, 1838. So she lived for 70 years, and that's in France. Liberty, equality, fraternity, motto of the French Revolution. So this is a woman you might like, Soph. This is Valerie Thomas, astronomer. One day, a young girl picked up a book called The Boy's First Book of Radio Electronics. I'm not a boy, thought Valerie, but who cares? This is really fascinating. When her dad took apart their television to fix it, Valerie wanted to help. This is too complicated for girls, her father said, but she wanted to find out how things work. After university, she got a job at NASA, working on something way more complicated than a television, the world's first satellite. Landsat 1 was launched into space. It sent back images of the Earth that helped predict weather patterns and crop cycles. Then one day, Valerie visited a science museum and saw something that would change her life. It was a light bulb, sitting on its own with no connections and shining brightly. How did they do that? The answer was a clever optical illusion created by a hidden second light bulb and concave mirrors that made it look as if the first bulb was on. That gave Valerie a great idea. She began to research concave mirrors and light at NASA, and she came up with a brilliant invention called the illusion transmitter. This amazing piece of technology is still used in NASA's space exploration programs, and scientists like Valerie are developing ways to use it to look inside the human body. One day, it may also project 3D videos from your television right into your living room. Figure out what you want, fight the power, live without limits, Valerie says. You won't figure it out if you just play by the rules and listen obediently. Born May 1943 in the United States of America. Figuring out what you want comes from failing and then trying again. Valerie Thomas. Good night, Soph. I love you. Sleep tight.